Franco, as julle reg op die uitdaging wat voor lê hierdie naweek nou? Ek hoef nie te sê wat vir julle wag hier naweek.
Ja, yes, ek dink ons het goeie voorbereiding gehad laasweek in Sabi. Ek dink ons het goed voorberei vir wat voor lê. Ons weet hulle is honger. Hulle is altyd 'n goeie span. Hulle is altyd 'n gevaarlike span. Maar ek voel ons het 'n goeie voorbereiding week gehad laasweek en ons het hierdie week Maandag, Dinsdag, Woensdag regtig 'n goeie week sover gehad. So ons kan maar net by ons plan bly en ons kan doen wat ons in goed is en ek glo dit sal goed gaan met ons.
Quickly, you sort of made your debut in a bit of a backup team, in the second test against Wales. Now you've been included in sort of the full strength side and in a massive match against the All Blacks. How does that feel, to get that kind of confirmation from the coaches and stepping into CHESLINS' shoes, which are really big ones to jump in?
No, honestly, I'm really grateful for the opportunity and like you said, it's really privileged to play to follow in CHESLINS' footsteps. So I'm just grateful for the opportunity.
And what are you expecting from the All Blacks? They've got some very tough wings to front up against, and what are you expecting from their side?
Obviously, they are a really skillful side. They like to run the ball, and I'm just focusing on what we prepped on during the week, and
Just as a follow-up, a player in your position, how do you keep motivated all the time, knowing that you are not necessarily the first choice? You can only get chances here and there when the first choice maybe is not available to injury or whatever it is.
Well, during the game, I always speak to myself or remind myself that, listen, there's a next job to do, or if you make a mistake, just forget about that and just go for the next job. Yeah.
Quickly, the coach did say that in selecting you, he's getting like for like with Cheslin. What is it that you admire in Cheslin's game and hopefully you're replicating?
I mean, Cheslin has a good step. He's good in the air, and he's very explosive. So there's a lot to admire of Cheslin.
Quickly, die een ding van Cheslin is, jy weet, almal praat as ons praat oor manne soos jy en Cheslin van hoe goed julle op die aanval is, maar deur die seisoene wat Cheslin gespeel het, is hy eintlik een van die grootste verdediger. Jy weet, hy maak mense letterlik seer op die verdediging. Is dit iets wat jy ook sal inspirasie uitkry en wil oordra na die wedstryd toe?
Ja, definitief. I mean, soos ek weet, ek is 'n goeie attacker, so my eerste primary job is om seker te maak, ek maak my tackles en ek slip die tackles hier en
Have you spoken to him this week?
To?
I'm saying, have you spoken to him this week? Maybe just to get some advice and how to approach the game?
To Ches? No, not yet, but I'm definitely gonna give him a call.
Jy doen ook een van die moeilikste jobs op die veld wat baie min krediet verkry. Die rabbit van die afskop af. Tel ons, hoe moeilik is dit? Jy is die eerste ou wat basies by die eerste verdediger.
Ja, nee, is maar net, ek doen my job en probeer maar job reg doen en wat is dit maar daarvan af.
A year ago, you just returned from Tokyo with the Sevens. Can you tell us about your journey? A year later, you're playing in a starting 15 against the All Blacks. I would imagine that it has exceeded all expectations. The fact that you're right here now, and on Saturday you'll be running out against the All Blacks in a 15th jersey.
Yeah, I never thought I would play for the Springboks a year ago, but definitely really grateful for the opportunity. And like I said, every time when I get the opportunity to put a Springbok jersey over my head, then I have to take that opportunity with both hands. So I'm really happy. No, it's okay.
Neem jy baie inspirasie uit dat jy die grondpad gestap het, nie die highway gevat, jy het deur 'n bietjie nie die tradisionele route nie, jy moes hard gekry wat jy het.
Ja, definitief. Ek dink dit is wat die journey so mooi maak en
Professor, then I can ask you, I have checked out here, 3 caps so far. You are one of the more experienced players in the squad at the moment. You've got an idea of what your opponents will possibly bring to you guys. I've asked this question to your coach, I've asked the question to some of the players yesterday as well. This is a visiting team with their backs against the wall. Do you think you guys are up for the challenge they'll bring to you guys come the Saturday?
Yeah, yes, we speak this morning, coaches speak to the players. I think there's no seniors in the squad. I think the good thing for us is there is a couple of guys in the team who already played against them. We know they are always a dangerous side. They can, even with their backs against the wall, you never what do they bring to the party. So on the day, you just have to work hard, believe in our goals we're setting for ourselves, and yeah, like I say, hopefully it will go good. But like I say, they always an amazing team, and they always bring it that day to the party.
I know you guys as players don't obviously want to hear this type of question, but I'm trying to understand, who do you think, in your opinion, is the favourites coming this weekend? Because usually, most people would say the All Blacks are most likely favourites when they come into any type of match, but it seems like this time it could be the other way around.
I won't say there's any favourite, to be honest. I feel both of the teams, even with their backs against the wall, they're still world class. We're also in a good position. We're coming from 2 wins, a win, a loss, and win. So we're also the underdogs. We're not like we win 11 matches in a row or something like that. So I think both teams are hungry. Both teams wants to win, and I think it's going to be an amazing match.
Frank, as jy terugkyk na verlede jaar, ek dink hulle die eerste een met 2 punte gewen en julle die tweede een met 2 punte. Wat het die verskil gemaak, dink jy, van die een toets na die ander toe wat julle in staat gestel het om hulle te klop?
Ag, op die einde van die dag dink ek dit gaan maar die calls gaan maar daai laaste op van die bal gaan oor wie die as die balle rondhang, wie het die energie om die balle op te tel, en ek dink dis net waar die 2 punte verskil kom, maar ek dink daar het 'n stat uitgekom of iets wat vir die 8 games wat ons al gespeel het, elke span nog net met 2 punte gewen of 2 punte verloor. So dit is altyd maar net ja, dis altyd 'n tawwe teen hulle. Dit is so moeilik. Dis internasionale rugby. Dis wat 'n ou wil hê op internasionale rugby. Jy wil altyd
om jouself by die pynrempel te druk.
Ja, soos ek sê, is altyd internasionale rugby. Sulke games is altyd lekker om net te wen. Altyd lekker om te wen, maar as jy verloor 2 punte of wen 2 punte, solank dit net net 'n lekker game is en die fans en almal kan dit geniet.
A lot has been made about and talked about the All Blacks forwards performances against Ireland. What did you make of it, and how much more of an improvement do you expect from them on Saturday?
Yeah, I think with the All Blacks had difficult matches against Ireland. Ireland is a good side. The All Blacks also. I think with the new, I think the 3 new props coming into their squad. I think yes, when I remember when I was young, you come in, you want to make fire, you want to bring that vibe. So I think they're very up for it. I think they improved, hopefully, or they did improve this whole week. I think they trained hard enough. So yeah, I think it's going to be nice.
Could I ask you, did you play? Sorry, I'm asking this question out of. I don't know much about the background though, but did you play a bit of Super Rugby in the last couple of years, and do you know some of these players you will be facing possibly this coming?
No, I didn't play Super Rugby. I was still at the 7s that time.
So, what does that mean for you? Despite being making your second test cap now, what does it mean for you playing against an unknown side players as well?
Obviously, it's nice to play against guys like Will Jordan, Severies. They're good guys, and obviously you want to prove something against those guys, and yeah, because they're one of the best. So yeah.
And New Zealand is known as a side that usually come with a lot of flair, steppers, and yet Jacques Minnaert decided to include another stepper note as well. Are you open to show your skill to the All Blacks?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Franco?
Yes.
How do you find your sort of floating role? You know, almost in every Springbok game now, you don't know whether you're going to turn out at flank or at lock. It's something you've been doing for a couple of years now, and is something you're now fully settled with and happy with, or would you sort of prefer to be backed in a position, you know?
No, yeah, to be honest, you can ask any guy. I think any guy who's playing in South Africa, club rugby, international. I think the biggest thing is you just want to be in the team. You want to be in that 23 because it's such a big privilege to be a part of the team, first of all, in the group. But I think if you're in the group, I think the next step is to be in the 23. So I'm so privileged just to be in the 23, so I don't care if I have to play flank or lock or cover both. So yeah, on that question, just I think anybody, even if Ketley has to play fullback, I think nobody will have a problem with that. I just think you really want to be in the 23.
And is it a bit tricky, you know, trying to set yourself for the games, or are the positions similar enough that it's easy to seg into either one?
Yeah, it's 7 flank. The role of 7 is almost the same as the 5. I think, to be honest to you, at least I've got enough experience from 5 to 7, 7 to 5, so that's no problem with me.
So was jy in 2016 na so vanaf gevoel?
Ja.
Was jy ervaring hier so? Baie spelers ken Bombela stadion.
Ja, Jessie. Ek vir die nuwe manne wat nog hier gespeel, ek dink glo baie ouens het al gespeel teen die Pumas, teen Currie Cup goed hier gespeel. Ek dink die geheim van hierdie plek is maar net die drukking. Die bal word bietjie nat in die aande. Jy sweet baie, jou hande sweet. So ek dink dit is iets wat mense moet gewoond aan raak. Dis hoekom ons, ek glo 2 weke voor die tyd die was, om gewoond te raak aan sulke goedjies.
The All Blacks haven't been here in 4 years now. A lot of guys could not have played against them at home. In terms of that, just how big is this? Is this the ultimate test for you guys to play against the men in black at home, given the fact that you haven't played them here in 4 years?
I won't say it's an ultimate test. I will say I believe every test is an ultimate test. I think every test you want to be the best on that day. But yeah, the All Blacks is always a nice test. It's always to face the Haka. I think the new guys will enjoy it. It's a privilege to be a part of that. So I think, yeah, it's I think for them being here for the first time in 4 years, they're also going to be up for it. I know the All Blacks also like South Africa, so I think it's going to be really a nice Saturday night.
So, talking of the All Blacks in particular, you guys played them in Queensland last year, which must have been a surreal experience. And you're right to say that they haven't played them for quite a while. What will be the difference now playing them here in front of crowds as compared to being 2 away teams in Australia, but even though there's a lot at stake?
Yeah, I think the only difference can be it's our fans. We want to make our fans proud. We want to play. We're playing for South Africa. We want to put smiles on people's faces, and the only way you can do that is by winning and enjoying it. The people around you must see you enjoy it, and hopefully, I think the best thing for us as a team is just focus on our plan, and hopefully the ball will bounce our way.
Jy kom van Parel af, het is 'n gebied waar daar hier en daar 'n All Black supporter is. Het jy al van jou pelle af mense getrip by huis al nie iets gehoor en hoe voel dit om obviously nou teen die All Blacks te wees?
Nee, nog nie. Ek dink meeste van hulle is ondersteuners van my. Ek dink daar is 'n paar wat All Blacks ondersteuners was, maar toe ek my debuut maak vir die Springbokke en toe draai hulle obviously nou om Springbokke te ondersteun, so ja.
Guys, last question, and then the next guys are coming in.
Franco, did you see that you're the subject of a photograph that won a World Sports Photography Award? Was that a surprise?
Yeah, somebody tagged me on, I think, Instagram or Facebook. My wife sent it to me, and I saw the photo, and I read the article. And first of all, congratulations to that guy who...
Steve.
Yeah, Steve, congratulations to him. Yeah, that's life. You can see life in a photo, because now I'm in the air, but all the guys around me, they the guys who make the photo look good. So that's life, and yeah, we all enjoy it together.
Last question and then.
So, Franz, you talk about the haka being the significant and also the historical monument when it comes to the New Zealand and the All Black side. But how do you, as the Springboks, doesn't that add to your psychological factor coming to this clash?
Sorry, I don't know if I understand that question.
Like I'm
Sorry,
saying,
can you
the
just
haka-
repeat it? Yes?
Yeah, the haka in New Zealand is quite a very historical monument in terms of their rugby. How would that, as the Springbok pack, the scrum, how would that affect you psychologically in terms of you dominating home territory?
Yeah, I think to be honest, like I said, I think there's not a lot of people who was on the field or who have experienced the haka before. The haka is really something special. I think me personally, I like the haka. I like it because it feels like you're getting up for it more because you enjoy it more. But yeah, like I said, it's really is. I think for Kirtley and Salman and all the guys, it's the first time playing against them. I think they will enjoy it, and I think it's just a privilege to be a part of it.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.